much right with as you do.
And I'd expect you to support me, not pinch my allies. If an on-crate's to wear the crown, it...
Should be you, because you've got fur growing on your chin, that it?
Show some of your own, and the Jarls just might listen to you.
Weren't your mug smacked? Remember, I was left standing last time we crossed fists.
Yeah? So you'll fight the Vilcards with me? Wonder who'll do better, you or Hjalmar the Giant Slayer?
I slayed the giant, not you.
Ah, stop your shite boasting.
Cerys! Hey! Ah, damn it!
Well done. Hell of a negotiator, this one.
Bad way to play it out.
Think I don't know that? But you saw her, she's so...
Stubborn, fierce, mule-headed, refuses to listen to anyone.
Refuses to listen to anyone that speaks down to her, yes.
True, Arnvald. Me and Cerys, we're near twins in that regard.
Yeah.
See, Crack. He talking to the Jarls?
No, went to his chambers. To prepare your promised reward, no doubt.
If you've a spell witcher, perhaps you'd fancy some fisticuffs with the Vilcards. Loosen up your joints after your journey.
Maybe later.
I've always wondered, what'll you witchers do once there are no basilisks, leshens, or giants around? Eh?
Try me!
Drink last night too?
May your ox never crumble.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Beautifully wrought. Where are these goblets from? A temple to the eternal fire.
You've no respect
More
for
silver
our
lands
custom.
than a twilight
Not
door.
he,
You
nor
hear
that
the black
witch
ones
yet.
What? You just insulted me, that's what, you little douche.
Here to prove the course to sever his
We waited in
out of a jail.
As soon as they sailed away, we rammed our prow straight into their shop. Custom was tough on account they were all clad in plate, so we pushed them into the sea.
Sank faster than stone.
Greetings, Berna. Feast not to your liking?
This is no feast. It's a farmer's market where votes are bought and sold like sheepskins.
Svanrig is not gonna vie for support.
Bran's son will not haggle for a crown that is his by right.
Far as I know, crown goes to the claimant who gains the most votes.
That is the tradition, but not all traditions are good. The Isle's care should be entrusted to a single family.
I'm sure that won't lead to any revolts or anything specific. Yeah, you got a Pacific family in mind? Yours, I assume.
Take it you have a specific family in mind.
Of course. Bran was the best king Skellig has seen in centuries. The throne should pass on to Svanrige, his true-born son, and then on to his sons.
This is really feeling like the Iron Isles kind of thing, isn't it?
What's wrong with voting for your king?
Take a walk. Listen and you'll understand. The claimants already hand out land, promise privileges, titles, favourable judgments. They behave like whores lifting their skirts for every passerby. A king by the grace of votes is no ruler, but a debtor. This must end. We must start by placing Bran's firstborn son on the throne. I hope the Jarls will see the wisdom of it.
I doubt it. It sounds to me that you just need some fucking stricter rules, like no bloody obvious bribery. If you want votes, you should go do deeds and whatnot and prove yourself with strength, not coin, you know. The iron price, not the gold.
Leaving Caer Trolda?
Tomorrow at daybreak. Enjoy yourself, Master Geralt.
Geralt stares at her ass before she leaves. That's what it looked like.
May I?
You must even. Come! I've been waiting for you. So, feast to your liking?
Any better than your continental balls?
Definitely more to drink.
Aye, there is. Rolled all of it out of my cellars. Double meads, triple, Cintrian plum brandy, Mahakimum spirit that burns the mouth like boiling water. Clan on Crate knows the meaning of hospitality.
Saw you talking to Berna. What about?
Politics. After all, naught else interests her. Wench tried to convince me that we must honor Bran's memory. And to that aim, I'm to command my offspring to withdraw from the race for the crown. Support Svanrigger instead.
Why do I think you turned her down?
You put it mildly. I showed her the door.
Feeling torn between Hjalmar and Ceres?
You mean do I have a favorite? Nay. They're as different as fire and water. But on Crate blood flows in both.
Think the Council of Jarls will dare to put a woman on the throne?
If you'd asked me some months ago, I'd have laughed in your face. But today I see, and I'm not alone, that Ceres has something as rare on the Isles as a hot summer. Patience.
Smart as well.
Others act, then think. She's different. She thinks things through. The for, the against. But once she takes action, not a force in the world could stop her.
And meanwhile, what's his
Between you
face
and
is just
me,
gonna.
Hjalmar's not too hot-headed to be king.
Depends on the kind of king you have in mind. Want one who'll send emissaries, move figurines about a map, calculate the most profitable option? And yes, he's too hot-headed. But Skellige wants a different ruler. The kind who'll drown Nilfgaard in blood. Sooner jump into a fire than surrender. And that is Hjalmar.
If you escalate your attacks, you stand to infuriate Emir. Could regret it someday.
In Skellige, we spit on the notion of peace at any cost.
Yes, but Ceres may not be as hot-blooded as her brother, but she's not fucking stupid. Yeah. I'd much rather have a leader who's thinks things through, thinks of the fucking consequences, plans out a decent plan of attack, and then executes it with a fucking iron fist and just beats the shit out of them. Then a leader who just goes, CHARGE! No mercy! And just like, yeah, that's not a plan, dude. That's just charging the enemy. And if you want an example, he led 30-odd good men to kill an ice giant, got them all fucking killed, and would have died himself if I hadn't showed up to save him. Ceres went on her own to fix a curse, but only she realised what was probably a curse. She may have got knocked unconscious somehow, but I showed up, helped her, and then she came up with the idea to save him in the first place. She came up with a kid. Well, she still didn't explain how she got the doppelganger baby. But still, she came up with that. You know, fuck it. I'll support her if anything. If I can.
Promise me a reward for helping your children.
And I aim to keep my word. Here. This bauble's been in the family for generations. I give it to you for helping ensure the line endures.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Thanks.
I'm the one.
The hell does that mean? I think it's good.
Damn it. Hjalmar's probably started another row.
Or not.
That's not Hjalmar. Let's go.
Good morning. Who let a bunch of bears in here? And where have all the tables disappeared to? The portcullises were locked. How the bears get in here? What? That was eventful. I did read a bestiary about people that turn into bears, so maybe it was some of the guests.
Cloth! Give me some cloth! Gotta stop the bleeding. Quick!
Da. Da.
Take my cloak. Hold on, son. You'll pull through. A shark grabbed my leg once. Albion!
He's dead.
Crack! Where'd those bears come from, huh? Answer! Now!
Careful how you speak to my da.
Stow your blade, pup, or Crack will lose a son too. You insult me, Lugas, and now you threaten my son. I will not stand for this.
Oh, shut up, all
Dad,
of you.
come here. Come on! Put you down like a rabid dog.
Calm down. Calm down. Enough blood's been spilt. Someone brought these beasts here to murder our sons and brothers. We cannot restore their lives. But we can. We must avenge them. This burden falls upon the host and his offspring.
Find the guilty on Crate. Find and kill them. Else your clan will be cursed for 100 generations to come.
Anybody see how the bears got in?
Don't matter. I know where to find the guilty already.
Wait! Are you mad? You're gonna kill folk before we've learned what happened.
Learn all you want. Meantime, I'll go wash the shame off our clan.
Hey, the Jarls aren't listening anymore. Stop playing the hero and think for a second.
Our honor's at stake, sis. That can't wait.
Are you listening to me? Someone let those bears in. We must know who, and the answer lies somewhere in this room.
No, you two can handle this just fine without me.
You're right, Ceres. I'll help you.
Thanks.
Fine. See you when I return with the traitors' heads.
You have no idea who's done this. You have an assumption based on general
I'll
hate.
stay here. Someone must see to everything. Summon the healer, hand the fallen over to their families. Wolf, I thank you.
Ever see anything like that?
No, and I hope I never will again.
It's the
Where'd
Red
the bears
Wedding.
come from? We were all laughing, eating, drinking.
And then bang!
A massacre. Torrents of blood on the walls.
And look at that poor pig.
Know who died?
Drogadar, Drakeborn Du, Blue Boy Lugos, Yalborn, Ottrig. Take some time, mention them all.
But you could name the claimants to the throne who survived in one breath. You, Hjalmar, and Svanrige.
What are you saying?
Nothing, just yet.
Perhaps not the boy himself, but his mother, who wanted, yeah. The mother wants to make the throne hereditary, and in Game of Thrones lore, I think it was the Grey Irons that... it was the Hoars who took the Iron Isles. No. Fuck, it was the Grey Irons? Somebody, it used to be King's Moats, but then somebody massacred everyone at a King's Moat and made it hereditary, which I think is exactly what has been tried to be done here.
What happened before the massacre? Be precise.
Young Lucas bet he could empty a barrel of beer in one go. He climbed on the table, grabbed a pony keg of Centron wheat, and started chugging. His throat bulged like a blowfish. Face went red, but he kept drinking. Folks started banging their tankards on the table, shouted, "Lugos, Lugos." Then, from the other side of the room, we heard this roar. We turned in unison as if a coxswain had called. They were there. They were already there. Folks closest to the bears didn't even manage to draw their weapons. They were ripped to shreds.
We'll avenge them, I promise. We've talked enough. Let's look around.
Let me know what you find. I'll speak to the others. Maybe someone saw more than I did.
See, she's smart. And then what's-his-face just charges in. No.
Fang marks, claw marks, broken bones. Hard to say what exactly killed him.
Gates were shut.
All right. What do we have here? Bear's head, but the tongue's short, like a human's. Mouth smells of honey liqueur. Mead. And something else. Something earthy. Bears like honey. Before it's fermented. Strange.
See, I've read in the bestiary. Well, I'll show you actually when we've finished examining this. But there's kind of like a werewolf, but a bear, and it's specifically on Skellige. There's supposed to be some fairy tale that say, like, go to bed or the whatchamacallit will get you. Which are these things?
Something under the fur. A tattoo. Shape of a bear paw. Old scar. Looks like it was sutured.
In other words, what we got here is the bear form of a human.
Half man, half bear. Something like a lycanthrope. No full moon, so something else caused the transformation. Maybe something he ate or drank. Mead. Mead with an earthy aroma. Need to check the horns, tankards, and bowls.
Yeah, but we go to the bestiary. I believe it was in hybrids. No? Neverforbs, Onagons. It's not a spectre. Cursed ones. There it is. Berserkers. These babies. Now finish your soup, a berserker will come and swallow your whole. Legends speak of men known as berserkers who transform into bears when overwhelmed by battle rage. In doing so, they'll lose all self-awareness and are driven by bloodlust and must take themselves in order. Yeah. Few believe these blood-curdling tales, however, not even Skellige, where the inhabitants usually treat with the least possible legends. Yeah. Only a minute there. Such as the shape of the tongues and the teeth reveal their secret. Yeah. Descriptions of their fighting prowess, blah, 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 blah. If these men-turned beasts truly do exist, one can suppose that, like werewolves and like harpies, these are practically vulnerable to oils that harm cursed creatures. But they have to give credence to the ancient songs and the truths about the mass murders and massacres they have committed. They can only hope that no witcher will have to test this hypothesis. So yeah, we've got these things, basically. It's kind of like werebears.
Ottrig. Shit, no more than a kid. All the horns are empty.
Turn back around. Saw a bear standing by the bench. Does the gods do it? Maybe they're punishing us.
For what? You're talking fish.
Earthy scent from the bear's maw. Something towards mushrooms. Bowl's empty, but the scent's in the air. Coming from somewhere else in this room.
So the tales are true? Warriors in battle frenzy transformed into wild beasts?
Berserkers. But how'd they come to be here?
You got the right idea of it, love.
Here. Mead spiked with some kind of mushroom. And human blood.
Ceres, come here.
A guard saw what happened. Those weren't bears. They were...
Men who transform into bears.
Uh-huh. Berserkers.
I won't ask that. We know what they are.
Think I know what caused them to transform. The mead they drank. Smell this. Mead spiked with blood. And something else. Thinking it could be a mushroom, but I don't recognize the type.
Hjort might help us. Few druids know herbs better.
Can't hurt to try.
Find the bodies.
A disgrace. The cat we've not seen since the wreck funeral. Few died dead, and I'm a Jarl's son of the realm.
If this turns out to be Crack, I'll twist his head off.
If Crack appears to be guilty, we'll try him and keep him with our customs.
Aye, and then I'll twist his head off.
You hear that? Something about a red funeral where a bunch of people died.
Freyr, our mother, may the sea swallow the traitors. Freyr, our lady.
Mind if I interrupt?
Already have? What is it?
Someone spiked one of the mead barrels with blood and something else. An herb or a mushroom. Sarah said...
Give me the horn. I know the smell. A mushroom. Mardrome.
Mardrome related in any way to berserkers?
Aye, but only in the tales told to children as they're put to sleep on cold winter nights. Warriors who ate Mardrome were said to transform into beasts when consumed by battle rage, but as I said, it's only...
Only a legend, I know. Still, I find it easier to believe than some story about bears appearing out of nowhere. Ceres wasn't lying. You know your fungi.
I do. Especially those which affect the mind, soothe it, summon waking dreams. Odalric suffered for years. I tried to help him in various ways, initially with prayer, then with poppy milk.
But he's done with that now, right?
It's not that simple. But we'll wean him off it yet.
Mardrome. Never heard of it.
You've another name for it on the continent. Silasaib, I believe.
All right. Peasants eat it to soothe pain.
Udalric tried it too, but only a few times. In larger doses, the mushroom causes visions, nightmares.
Yes, the last thing Udalric needed more of. Thanks for your help.
Blood and Mardrome. The taste of human flesh and a substance that triggers visions. That well could have caused the rage. Maybe even the transformation.
Maybe. Hard to believe someone spiked the mead here in the hall, though, in front of all those witnesses.
You're right. I helped prepare for the feast. I'd have noticed. It might have happened before they brought the drink upstairs. In the cellars, maybe.
Come on, we could find some clues there.
They could spike the entire supply. They didn't have to spike just the people who are infected with the curse. But I'm still thinking this leads back to the people who want to make it a hereditary monarchy, rather than voting and whatnot. Kind of like the King's move. It's basically exactly the same as what happened to the Iron Isles.
We must find the traitors quickly. Elsewise, the warriors will take matters into their own hands. Castle's abuzz already.
Think they'd attack Croc openly?
My father or each other. All in the finest Skellige tradition. Haven't had a good civil war in ages.
Which is probably exactly what the person hopes to start a civil war. Kill as many, if not all, of the claimants at the
It was all
feast.
too calm.
Funny. Arnvold said the same. For a feast to be any good, mead's gotta flow, but so does blood.
I'd say he got his wish.
Yeah, kill as many of the claimants as possible at the feast, if not all of them. And then you spark a civil war afterwards, because no one's smart enough to dig into who it was.
I really hope Hjalmar's doing something useful, not just looking for a fight.
Relax. Your brother's impetuous, not stupid.
We keep the poison at the cellar's other end, down below. Come, I'll show you. The stench! Is that vodka?
Mahakaman spirit. Someone ruined several barrels of the finest.
Good thing Dad's got other worries on his mind. Right behind you.
That's a relief. Blood and mushrooms. Think we can find out where this barrel came from? Looks different. What the?
Uh-oh.
Shit.
The spirit! There's another exit behind the barrels, but they're too heavy. We'll never move them.
Don't intend to. Quick.
Go on, love. We are leaving.
God, we might have been burned alive.
That was the intention.
Somebody's damn desperate to bring our investigation to a quick end. This a secret passage?
One rarely used, more like. When Hjalmar and I were
Medallion's
little,
humming.
we'd play here.
Place of power. It's gotta be.
Bygone days.
Sorry, love. What? I was just getting that. Ooh, that's nice. Quite intensity increased.
When I get my hands on that pyromaniac.
Let's think. They had to use the entrance we used. Maybe they left some prints behind.
Maybe. When the door slammed shut and the fire broke out, did you hear a bottle shatter too?
No, but I've no Witcher senses at my disposal. You must hear the hair growing on my head.
I try not to eavesdrop. Anyway, entrance is worth checking. Come on.
Door, love. Oh no.
Someone walked through the mead. Trail breaks off. Need to find another clue nearby, something else to follow. Must have felt his clothing rip, but was in a hurry.
What's this?
Piece of cloth.
No, it can't be.
What is it?
Arnvald's tunic. Only he wears this kind.
Sure about that?
Saw him in the main hall with the servants. Let's go.